What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I know I haven't posted in a long time, but I promise this video will be very good. Today we're in Shenzhen and we came all the way from Hong Kong. You can see the railway station is just over there. We just took a 1-hour metro ride and I'll be sure to show you the beautiful Chinese city of Shenzhen. So finally being in Shenzhen, it feels so relieving in a sense, because we were in Hong Kong the whole time and you know Hong Kong is very crowded, there's no space, but here like you have all the space in the world, man. This, guys, this is really like the best drink ever. If you come to China, you should really get it. It's kind of like a milk drink, but different. So I'm going to pay using Alipay right now, and literally you just have to scan this. So easy. Okay, what are we most excited for in Shenzhen?
24-hour spa.
Oh yeah, we're gonna visit like the TikTok famous 24-hour spa. They have a lot in China, but we're going to the Shenzhen one. And yeah, it's very cool. Guys, so here is the 24-hour spa that we're gonna go to later. You can see how huge it is. It's like 40,000 square meters or something. But that's for later in the vlog. So we're gonna book our Didi now to our hotel. And it's only 15 yuan, guys. In Hong Kong, this was so much more expensive. You can just see BYDs everywhere, and just the whole taxi fleet, I think in the whole of China, are all just electronic vehicles, EV cars. And it's just so amazing to see like how fast China has developed. I still remember as a kid, when I visited China with my parents, we would still have to like hail the taxis at the side of the road. It was very stressful. But yeah, like seeing how everything changed so fast is really incredible. We're at this very famous food spot of Shenzhen, like one of their local dishes, which is Coconut Chicken Hotpot. And this is a very famous spot. It's called 四季椰林. This is the interior. Alright, so what's so special about this chicken is that, as I said, here they're famous for their Coconut Chicken Hotpot. And the broth that they use is actually like the coconut water that they import from Hainan. And then they put the chicken in as just like a nice combo to infuse, I think. And yeah, like you just have your hot pot as usual. So we ordered some drinks. This is 100% pure coconut water from Hainan. So Hainan is a place like where they used to import all their coconuts from, but nowadays they all also do it from Thailand. Let's try it. Nice, very coconutty, nutty. So we also ordered a real coconut. This is a coconut from Hainan. Wow, this coconut is very, very good. It's very fresh and very light as well. Alright guys, tasting test of the coconut broth and the chicken. First the broth. Oh wow, that's very interesting. Oh, it's actually very nice. Like, it's just as you can imagine, it's just hot coconut water, but in some way, like it has this herby flavor. I think the chicken also infused a bit, like the flavor, and it gives this very like soothing, like comforting taste. Actually, like you're drinking some kind of like herbal chicken soup. Now let's try the chicken. Yeah, the chicken is very nice. It's actually lightly seasoned, and it's, I don't know, it just feels like very clean or something. The meat is very lean as well. You can tell it's really good quality chicken. Oh, guys, that was a very hearty meal. Very happy, very full now. Also just very happy to be back in China again. Even though that I'm not there like a lot of the time. I travel Asia a lot, but I don't go to China that often. I do have the feeling that every time I come home, it's really home as well, you know? Like we speak the language, like people are chill. Like I don't have to be in Hong Kong where I speak like half English, half Mandarin, get scolded. Here it's just chill, man. Alright guys, that was it for the first night. We're going to check in to our hotel now and just have a good night's rest so that we can get the best out of tomorrow. Guys, just look at this nice car, nice purple EV car. Wow, look at that big ass screen in the middle. It's just like Teslas everywhere, man. Alright, we arrived at our hotel. So cute, guys. Like when people order takeaway, it just goes into this little robot, and this little robot will just go into the lift and go to your room by itself. Next up is a very famous dim sum spot here in Shenzhen. What's up, guys? Currently we're at a very famous dim sum spot in Shenzhen called Fanlou. I think this is by far the most famous spot in town if you're visiting Shenzhen. On Xiaohongshu or 大众点评, every recommendation suggests this one. So we came right at when the restaurant opened at 9 a.m. because otherwise it will be very hard to get a seat. Usually you have to queue up using like 大众点评 or 美团. It's 9 a.m. but as you can see the restaurant's already packed. So we start off with a tea selection. We got the chrysanthemum tea. Alright, let's try the Chinese tea. Cheers. So refreshing. Like for me growing up, I don't know, it was because I went to a lot of different restaurants, but in the morning I just have to have like hot tea or hot water. Like it just comforts my stomach so much. So I just have to have it. So basically in front of us we have these small placemats, covers for our food, which describes like the story of how Fanlou came to be. So basically, as the story goes, during the Qing Dynasty, there were a lot of these tea houses set up for foreign tradesmen to discuss business, to have a meal together, to network with each other, to connect, I guess. So this is how tea house culture became a thing. And then Fanlou became very famous here, and it was characterized by that it has a 3-storied building. And gradually, throughout China, also with expansion of Fanlou, tea houses became even more popular, and drinking tea was associated with going up in the building because of Fanlou, because that was a 3-story building. So in China, WeChat is really king because you have to use it to order. Basically, I scan the QR code on the table and you can order via here. If you don't have WeChat in China, I think you will have a very bad experience because a lot of places like restaurants or other activities, they have these mini apps that are only accessible to WeChat or some other, I think, scanner app like Alipay, and then you wouldn't be able to make a reservation or to order food even. Guys, so the first things have arrived. So this is the Aqila, so the shrimp dumplings. Then we have here the siomai and the spicy cucumber. And it looks so fat, like both the siomai and the Aqila. Alright guys, let's first try the spicy cucumber. Oh, wow, very nice. Now let's try this huge Aqila. Wow, the skin is really well made. Like it's very, like a bit hard in a sense, but like not too hard, not too soft. It keeps everything very well together. And there's just so much shrimp on the inside. Guys, the crispy shrimp rolls have arrived, and this is really my favorite dish. Look over here. So you can see there's like shrimp inside, but it's wrapped around like a crispy brown layer, and then also the red layer. This is really my favorite. Let's try it. Really good. This is also a classical dim sum dish. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a very crispy outer layer, and there's meat inside. Try it. Very crispy. Guys, the food here, like, it's all just so well made. Yeah, everything's just so homemade. Like, that's all I can say. The textures are really amazing. Let's try this huge siomai. It's so big, guys. Everything is so big. As you can see, it's very busy behind us. People are queuing up like crazy. Alright guys, I just got a haircut. To be honest, I look like an egg a bit. Like they shaved too much from the sides. But I had a fade, and now I know what it's called in Chinese. It's called 渐变 or something. Yeah, but to be honest, like with this hairstyle, now I really look like a Chinese local from like the city or something. And Alicia also got her nails done for the first time. You want to show the camera?
I I got these like Asian style nails for the first time.
Yeah, normally she doesn't really do that. This is her first time.
I go for like bright colors.
Yeah, and this was like just now we had to split up, so it was her first time having to navigate China by herself.
Without knowing how to read.
And to be honest, it's quite stressful. Like if you don't know Chinese, if you don't have all the apps and stuff. But yeah, she's a smart girl, so she made it out.
Yay!
What's up, guys? So right now we arrived at our first attraction in Shenzhen, which is called Melania Town, and this is basically just an European-styled small village with a lot of kind of landmarks that resemble European cities and monuments. And it's actually to give the locals a feeling of abroad, of Europe, without actually having to leave Shenzhen. And I saw that they also have like a Dutch-inspired, Holland-inspired village here with a lot of tulips, a lot of flowers. So let's see where that is. So, what do we have here in the background, you think?
The pink boy.
From which country?
I don't know.
Belgium, Monica Piss.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, you see a lot of those style houses in the background all over Europe, like in the UK, in France, Germany. It's so cute. Like walking here, I do really get the feeling that I'm walking through Europe. Look, there's even people dressing up in traditional European dresses. Wow. I mean, we have a lot of these in the Netherlands. Hey guys, we're at the Alps section of the European village now, and there's an indoor ice rink where people are ice skating. Wow, there's the old police robot here, and basically you can call the police if there's anything wrong. Oh,
I don't think you can film them.
the little robot is following us. So, where are we at right now? We came from the European village and we went to Nantou Guzhen, which is a small ancient village here in Nantou, I think. But basically, there's a lot of these guzhens all over China. These are just like old villages, like back from the days, which are either preserved, just so you can see like how people back in the day lived. So seeing these villages always reminds me of those ancient Chinese dramas that I like to watch. It just reminds me of how beautiful China actually is and how enriching the culture really is. So the wall is that high because during war periods, that would be kind of the place where they could watch like the enemy from like a higher point of view, and also like shoot their arrows from to guard against any intruders. So this is actually a very interesting place to be because it kind of represents the history of Shenzhen. People also call it the root of Shenzhen because there's just a lot of history here. And this place is actually about 1700 years old, and they of course restored it to make sure it's in good conditions. So it's actually very interesting to see like the contrast between all the high-rise business buildings, CBD, and then you have here, like you have the modern part of Shenzhen and then also the more cultural ancient part of Shenzhen. So actually something that's very interesting is that the Opium Wars, they happened here as well. Like when Britain invaded China, like to have more resources and stuff, they broke through the south of China, which was through here. So there was actually a battle of Nantou happening here. So here we have a picture of the Opium Wars, and I think here these were like the locals on the boats and also fighting against like the Brits who are here in the back. Okay guys, we came upon this store and they have the Portuguese egg tarts here. You see these a lot like around the area, like Hong Kong, Macau, Shenzhen apparently as well. And on Xiaohongshu I saw like these really fat ones. Alright guys, tasting test. Look at this. Very crunchy, very sweet, very soft from the inside. These are way better than the normal like egg tarts, dantang. Alright guys, so the next thing that we're gonna do is the main attraction of this video. We're gonna visit a 24-hour spa here in Shenzhen. They have free food, free drinks, massages, VR games, KTV, what else? A lot of different things. I'll show you inside. Alright, time to go in. The male spa is over here. So guys, we did a quick time skip because I went into a section I couldn't film. Basically what happened was I went in, I had to take off my clothes, they gave me wristbands to put all my items in, and I had to take a shower. And in that section, it's basically like the wet area. You had like a big ass pool there with like a bubble bath, like a very warm and a very cold bath. You had like 3 different types of saunas, and it was so amazing. Like I feel so refreshed right now. I brushed my teeth, you could brush your teeth there, I shaved, and yeah, like right now I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like I'm shining. I don't know if you saw already, but behind me, like you can literally do a diving session, people are diving there. So there are a lot of different lounges where you can chill. And here in front of me is this big ass drink section where you can get all the drinks that you want. People are even playing billiard here. There are these amazing VR games. Like here, people are playing arcade, basketball. It's so hard. Wow, guys. Robot arm ice cream. Press. Wow. Wow. Quite good. So I asked around, and this place is literally 10,000 to 20,000 square meters. That's insane. Basically, regarding the prices, for 8 hours it's about 180 yuan. Then for 24 hours it was around 240 yuan. But the thing is, if you take a massage service costing you 500 yuan, then you don't have to pay the entry fee anymore, because you just pay at the end and then you literally just only pay for your massage. So me, there are computer desks basically for gaming. A lot of people are playing CSGO here, League of Legends. Maybe I'll play in a bit as well. Right now they have unlimited coconut. Alright guys, behind me are the salt rooms of this facility. It's basically just a hot sauna stimulating place. Oh shit, it's very hot inside this room. Okay guys, so we're inside the salt sauna room in here, and you can definitely tell it's hot. I'm starting to sweat, but this is literally salt. Like very big piece of salt, and I don't have footing in it at all. Like if you walk around you don't have footing, but it's actually quite enjoyable. Okay guys, this is where you would sleep. So these are like these small bunk beds, as you can see. Let's take a look. So this is what they look like from the inside, and yeah, like I could sleep here. It's quite comfortable. And these are basically the more spacious ones that you would just like chill with, sit with your family. Alright guys, we're gonna do a massage now. We're both opting for the Chinese traditional massage. I have no idea what it is, but let's see. And yeah, it's 400 yuan for 90 minutes, and then we don't have to pay the entry fee. So we can literally stay for 24 hours, enjoy all the foods, games, drinks, spa, and whatnot. So yeah, see you in a bit. Alright, we're gonna take our massage now.
These are the beds.
Alright guys, we just booked 2 massages, 2 Chinese style massages, and let's see how it is. Alright, we just finished our massage. How was it?
It was great. She was amazing.
Yeah, mine was also really amazing. Like we took the Chinese style massage. It's called 中式, and I think it's very focused on kneading. She was kneading like crazy with her thumb as well, and it had a lot of power. And like my shoulder was so stuck, and now it's like so open.
It follows traditional Chinese acupuncture points.
Oh.
So they go down all the points.
Yeah, like when you guys come to China, you should try some like Chinese traditional massage, man.
Very good.
Alright guys, that was it for our Shenzhen vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. And please stay tuned for more content because I'll be pumping out a lot more content very soon. Not only about travel, but also about working, living, maybe even studying. Let's see. And don't forget to hit that like. Oh wait. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like this video and to stay alert for my future videos. Bye.